Hello everyone. So for today, I was thinking of just making some triangle pockets, a few, after I glue this down. I'll show you the no sew way, but I'll probably make a bunch that are sewable outside of our this, just because I don't have my sewing machine in the same room, and I forgot my scissors again. Sorry about that. I'm trying to race through some of my sewing stuff, but I forget that I use my scissors for multiple things. So, all right. All right. Got that going. This one. All right. And I do this for thickness, not just because. It's to keep it nice and thick. I'll probably make one set with this set of paper and my next set with the other set of papers. So, something that will be easy and quick. Why don't we just use some of this? I have it, why not? Works for me. Otherwise, I don't use my napkins if I don't force myself to use my napkins. I've learned this. Sometimes you gotta force yourself to use things because I think napkins are so pretty. I don't use them because they are so pretty. But you could use scrapbooking paper, you could use digitals. I mean, it's kind of endless of the different things you could use to beautify the book page a little bit. And again, I'm just using what I have in my little bit of leftover stash here. So there we go. Beautiful, cute pieces here. We're going to distress around them because with them being so plain and simplistic, you just want to give it something extra. Just a little bit extra to give it some movement and more dimension when you're using stuff like napkin. And sometimes this just works, going across it like that. Voila. And then you can, if it's going to be a no-sew, what you'll do is just glue this part and this part and then stick it on there. I'm just telling you how to do it no-sew. I'm not going to actually do it no-sew because I kind of really want that one sewn. So, yeah, that happens too sometimes when you're making something. You decide that you want to change what you were going to do. Kind of midway. And again, these are just quick and easy pieces to sometimes just make. If you have a specific journal that you are making. I like it better this way. All right. This one, I'm just gonna cut a piece of this off and call her good. For this big piece. That corner don't really matter, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as this is covered, we should be pretty okay. So long as our corners are pretty much covered. That's the biggest deal here. Because this mutes definitely some of that book page out a little bit. So, my family and I have decided that my oldest, with her bullying issue at school, needs, we're going to be switching her to homeschooling. Now, my family is very much a part of the group of people who thinks that public schooling is a big deal. Having a decent education is a very big deal to us. And again, most of my family's very, very against it and had agreed that it's to the point where there is no return with this, and our kids should not, the kids shouldn't suffer because the teachers can't have eyes behind their back, is my whole theory. It isn't that she's done anything wrong, and it isn't that the teachers did anything wrong, but obviously this kid at Bella's school is not going to be kicked out of school, so we are pushing towards homeschooling now, virtual schooling. And again, I'm one of them parents. I never say never until you actually get put in the situation where you have to make a snap decision like this. I'm honest with you. I've always been one to say, oh, no. I do not go for the whole online school baloney. But again, it's a matter of now I'm realizing never say never with that stuff. It's just, that would be kind of a cool idea. Nah. No. I don't want anything as big as that either. I'm wondering if they have anything like interesting takes on this somehow. Just trying to make it so you guys can see. I'm looking for, they have to have, it must have, I don't know if it does, some kind of lining like this, but longer. Because they have like these label things. I think they'd have a little bit of trim type looking things on here. And I know I haven't been through it all yet, so. I'm looking for a good looking trim to what is being put on. What is this? I think this is just a piece that goes around, like it cuts out pieces. So that, no, that's more Halloween-y than anything. I don't want Halloween looking stuff. More label-ish. I'll hold on to this page because maybe a feather would be just fine with the bird on it. The piece. I know it's boring looking through this book, but I want something that goes with what's going on in this piece, and I know I don't have anything in my actual collection. see. That's weird. Oh, so it's cut out geometrically throughout it. Not exactly what I want. Ooh, that might work though. I like that one. I think this will work a little bit for what I want. There, just gives it a little something extra underneath it. And this time I'm going to use this instead of this. See if that helps too. A little bit here. And actually, we can take one of these pieces too and just line it up against there. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. Couldn't figure out what I wanted. Sometimes going simplistic instead of trying to go overboard helps. To just bring this pink color in. Not good enough. I like that. Yeah, just gives it again a little extra something. That is one thing I like about this little padded thing. Just gives it a little added texture. Yeah. It distresses it a bit more without distressing it too much. There. So we have this one that's a little bit more like a greenish color. And this one that's that strong brown. I really like that. They go together really well now. And this one can go this way. And that one can go that way. Perfect. And I used up some of my scrap napkin. Yay. Alright. More triangle pockets. Alright, so I want it to go that way. So this one, I'm going to make go this way. Right? I want it to go that way. that's when I... I want it to go up and down like that, but I don't want it to go from this side. I want it the other side. So I take it like this. This is still sideways. This is still sideways. Oh wait, no, this is the right way. Okay. Sorry, I was double checking how I was doing this before I went off and did that. So yeah, if you want to double check and see how you're doing things and making sure it's in the right placement, I recommend doing that. And honestly, I think these work better with these smaller books. Just saying. Like that. And like that. All right. But yeah, these smaller books, you know, like if you get them out of the, like, paper cover books, because that's what I like to use for my altered journals, is paper covered books, just because you can alter the cover a bit to make it stronger, and personally it's easier to pull out the pages just a little bit. There we go. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? Well, this is an old book, I'm pretty sure, because it says Sears Roebuck catalog from 1909. There was no copyright on it, so I don't know if that's the true date, but so yeah, I had a very rough day dealing with phone calls and teachers and a principal, and honestly, I'm to the point where I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I can't wait to get her out of this school. Honestly, I can't wait to get her out of school. What frustrates me is they're trying to make it seem like I can't handle it. Well, last year I wouldn't have been able to handle it. But I'm realizing now that I think part of the reason why I felt like I couldn't handle it was because I was put in a situation where I wasn't allowed to handle it. and I didn't understand it. So there's one. Now I'm just gonna grab another page here and do another one. Quick. And I am going to write B the way I want it. And same with this one. Make sure I write B in the way I want it so I don't get that confused. I know the B means back. And honestly, I don't remember where I found these tucks, how to do them, or anything else. I think it was Gail Augustinelli, but don't quote me there. A few years ago. I mean, I have been watching Gail every day for over a year now, so I know chances are I probably watched it on one of hers, and again, just don't remember. Wait, no, I want the back to show. And I put the B there so then I'd know which way my words were. So I know which way to stick this on. And I mean, this is a great way when you have old book pages like that has words all over it that you don't really like, or may have swear words on them, or disgusting words, or talks about death, or some kind of mutilation or something else. This is a great way of covering it without feeling like you're, oh my goodness, destroying it. And if you do something like what I'm doing, keeping it neutral, like this has to do with repairing a clock, this page, so it's very neutral looking, and so are these ones.